This is this. I think Anirudh, you was not coming.
It's internet issue. He is taking after you take internet.
Oh. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Okay, very good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Okay, last class what you done? Please tell me, anyone?
You told you have to start with singular matrix.
Yes, yes. Last class I think we done did a find determinant by using 2 by 2 matrices, 3 by 3 matrices we done, right? Singular
Yes,
and
sir.
non-singular matrices. Singular and non-singular matrices. It's very easy, only nothing is there now. Singular means if a determinant equal to 0, we call it singular matrix. Determinant not equal to 0, we call it as a non-singular matrix. The two definitions you can write now.
Sir.
Sir,
I have some doubts from matrices MCQ.
Just tell me. Tell me. What is the problem?
Sir, question number 30.
Question number
37.
Question number 30, objective or subjective?
Objective.
Objective. Present, I don't have the paper, it is the question answer. Please tell me the problem now, answer.
So, 1 minute.
There you can write now, singular and non-singular. Right. If A is said to be a singular matrix, if A is said to be singular matrix, comma, then determinant of A equal to 0. Remember that. Tell me problem answer.
Sir, the product of two orthogonal matrices is what?
The product of two orthogonal matrices is how much? Okay, what we are getting.
Yes, sir.
That is the problem. Huh?
Yes, sir.
You know what is the main orthogonal matrix now? Generally, condition is that one. A into A transpose equal to I equal to A transpose into A. Correct now? Then A is called to be for orthogonal matrix now. Orthogonal matrix. So A into A transpose is equal to I means you can take one small example here now. That kind of problems. One minute. I'll take one small example here now and understand it. I think in textbook any problem we got A into A transpose anywhere. Here you can take. Suppose you can take now A equal to this is the cos alpha sin alpha minus sin alpha and cos alpha. This is our matrix we can take. Result here now. We'll take one small example here. First we have to prove that it is that given what I'm taking matrix here is the orthogonal or not. is orthogonal or not now. This matrix like at A transpose equal to what you get, tell me now. A transpose equal to how much? This is the cos alpha minus sin alpha and sin alpha and cos alpha. Sin alpha and cos alpha. The multiply both of them. A into A transpose equal to cos into cos alpha equal to, you can write now cos square alpha minus, okay, cos square alpha plus sin square alpha plus sin square alpha now. Next, first one and the second one. Minus sin alpha cos alpha plus sin alpha cos alpha. Sin alpha and cos alpha. The same way, minus sin alpha cos alpha plus cos alpha sin alpha. Cos alpha sin alpha. Next, sin square alpha plus cos square alpha. Sin square alpha plus cos square alpha. So what it is currently clearly 1001. So A into A transpose equal to, we got now I. We got now IAT. That means maybe compulsory A is a, what you call it for now? Orthogonal matrix. Now what is required now? The product of two orthogonal matrices equal to how much? That is the question required. Correct? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Now this is our matrix you can take. And the second matrix you can take here now. One more matrix you can take, that is the P you can take. This also orthogonal matrix clearly. Because already the problem is the textbook is given. So page number 89. Page number 89, question number 6. Sin alpha, cos alpha, minus cos alpha, and sin alpha. This also one of the orthogonal matrix forms. So A and B are the two orthogonal matrices. Two orthogonal matrices. Now multiply both of them. A equal to cos alpha sin alpha minus sin alpha and cos alpha into the sin alpha cos alpha minus cos alpha into sin alpha. So multiply both cos alpha into sin alpha is the cos alpha into sin alpha minus sin alpha into cos alpha. First element. Next, cos square alpha plus sin square alpha. Next, this is the minus sin square alpha minus cos square alpha. Minus cos square alpha. Next, minus sin alpha into cos alpha plus cos alpha into sin alpha. This option is there. Once you can check it, then this will be cancelled, this will also cancel now. This value equal to 1. From this one I can take minus common now. The required answer is the 1, 0, 1, minus 1, 0. This option is there. Once you can check it, this option. The product of two orthogonal matrices is equal to.
The options orthogonal, involuntary, and unitary, independent.
Oh, okay. They're asking like that. The same matrix only. Suppose you can take a transpose now. Once the product of values equal to, we got now 0, 1, minus 1, 0 we got. Am I correct now? So AB equal to, we got now 0, 1, minus 1, 0 we got. So first you can find now AB whole square you can find. Means 0, 1, minus 1, 0 into 0, 1, minus 1, 0. So multiply both of them. 0 plus 1, sorry, 0 minus 1 is a 0 plus 0. This is what you get of 0 plus 0 minus 1 plus 0. So this is the minus 1, 0, 0 minus 1. So we are not saying that one. Already know the condition. Suppose A square equal to A, we call as the idempotent. But A square equal to I, we call as the, what is that? Involutory. It's correct. Take orthogonal only. Take an AB whole transpose. AB whole transpose is equal to, will get 0 minus 1, 1, 0. I think definitely will get the orthogonal matrix we are getting. Multiply both of them. AB into AB whole transpose equal to So AB equal to 0, 1, minus 1, 0. This is the transpose equal to 0, minus 1, 1, 0.
Sir,
0 plus 1, correct or not? 0 plus 0, 0 plus 0, this is the 1 plus 0, orthogonal matrix, orthogonal, okay. A, comma B are the two orthogonal matrices, the product of two orthogonal matrices equal to always the orthogonal matrix, because you know AB into A transpose, AB whole transpose is equal to, we got I now.
sir, I didn't understand why AB into AB whole transpose.
Yes, I'm taking here now, because A and B are the two orthogonal matrices we are taking here now. We can multiply both of them. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
These two values equal to, we got for 0, 1, minus 1, 0 we got. This one we have to prove that this is the, and which type of matrix it is. Am I correct now?
Yes, sir.
We are not taking A into B is the which type of matrix, we have to verify that one. That's why I'm finding here now. First I'm taking AB square. But AB square equal to, we got minus 1, 0, 0, minus 1. Suppose if AB square equal to, already we know the condition. If A square equal to A, then A is called idempotent. A square equal to A, we call as the involutory. And A for n equal to 0, we call them impotent. And A into A transpose equal to I, we call as orthogonal matrix. I am taking the same thing only, because A square equal to, we are not getting I or A, it is the. So I am taking AB into A transpose, I am taking. This is equal to, because the identity matrix we got 1, 0, 0, 1. So what you can say clearly that one, the product of two orthogonal matrices is always orthogonal matrix only. Orthogonal matrix. That's okay?
Sir, I have one more. Sir, question number 30.
Question number.
Sir, how do you provide two matrices, sir?
Where? These two, na? The same example, eh? Hello?
Sir, question number 30. MCQ.
MCQ question number 12. I didn't hear your voice now. Not audible.
Sir,
question
number
number
32 MCQ, sir.
in textbook, or it is some objective question?
Objective, sir.
Objective 32. Once you can tell me that one. Because the present right now I don't have the paper. Object it's not there. Worksheet I don't have. Tell me the problem now, answer. Dictate me. 32nd one.
A equal 0320.
A equal to 0320. 20. Okay.
And A inverse equals,
A inverse, sir.
yes sir, lambda adjoint A.
Lambda adjoint A.
Then
Okay.
lambda equal to,
The lambda equal to how much?
yes sir.
But still you are not completing that lambda only, na? Is the adjoint and all those things. By this formula, yes, you can take. Here, what is the A inverse formula? Tell me once. A inverse equal to, we know the formula, it is the adjoint A by determinant of A. Am I correct? True or false, ma? Formula.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Adjoint A already given now. The lambda, what is the meaning of lambda here now? Lambda means 1 by determinant of A into adjoint A. Correct? So find a determinant, you can find now. So determinant of A equal to AD minus B is 0 minus 6. 0 minus 6, it is equal to minus 6 now. So this is my determinant of A is substitute here now. So what about this value? Minus 1 by 6 into adjoint A. Compare both of them. Therefore, lambda equal to minus 1 by 6. That's all. Okay? This option is there?
Yes sir.
Yes. Any other thing? Any other? Because you know, simple question only. A equal to 0320, A naught equal to lambda into adjoint A. Then lambda equal to how much? We know the formula A naught equal to adjoint determinant of K. Means this the same thing only can be written as 1 by determinant of A into adjoint A. Means adjoint A. Now what is the meaning of lambda here? Lambda equal to 1 by determinant of. So directly you can find the determinant of A equal to AD minus BC. So 0 minus equal to minus 6 now. So lambda equal to minus 1 by 6. That's fine now. Any other questions we have? Varun, so start the concept now. Today's concept. Okay, right. Now, right now, singular matrix. A is said to be singular matrix, then determinant of A equal to 0. This is the more important to you. In the same way, non-singular matrices. Non-singular matrix. Non-singular matrix. No, quite opposite. A is said to be singular matrix, non-singular matrix, comma, then determinant of A not equal to 0. Determinant of A not equal to 0. The two definitions you can remember that. Singular and non-singular matrices. Singular and non-singular matrices. Okay. Suppose if you want, just you can take few examples also here now. No problem that one. Suppose first one. A equal to 2, 5. Here also you can take here now 2 and 5. But here this is the directly we will tell some conditions here, no problem that one it is. Because AD minus BC. 2 5s are 10, 10 minus 10 equal to 0. Then this kind of matrices generally we call as the singular matrices. But not only this time it is, I think in the previous we got in elementary transformations we got. Elementary transformations to some few matrices we said directly for finding the inverse of a matrix is not possible. How to set on the time only? The determinant equal to 0. In the same way, second, one more also you can take here now. 2 1 4 1. 2 1 4 2. This also we call as singular matrix. This also we call as a singular matrix. Coming to this one, determinant of A equal to 2 5 10 minus 10 is equal to 0, then A is for singular. Here also taken determinant of B equal to 2 2 4 minus 4 equal to 0. Then B is called as a singular matrix now. But rest of all, but determinant of A equal to, but we are getting some different matrices. It's not 0. Then that kind of matrix directly came to that one non-singular matrices. That's definitions are more important to you. Just you can remember that. Okay. Now today just we are going to discuss about one new and more important topic to you, the properties of determinants. That's one I can write now. Properties of determinants. Properties of determinants. These are the more important. Compulsory based on the properties of determinants, we will get one essay question, means 5 marks problem in examination, 100%. This is the combination of 10 marks we will get. Okay. The combination of 10 marks we are getting. 5 marks question compulsory, one of the problem. Now here actually we have 6 properties are there now. In that, the first property I think few students you know very well that part. Few students you know very well. suppose we are interchanging here now rows and columns. So any one matrix you can take. So this is the matrix here now. A11, A12, A13, A21, and A22, A23, A33, sorry, A31, A32, and A33. This is the matrix now. Now in this matrix, suppose we are interchanging either rows or columns. We are interchanging rows or columns. I mean, suppose we are interchanging both of them like this. That means the first column we wrote in place of second column, and second column we wrote in place of the first column. This we are interchanging these two now. Interchanging these two also. Or else, there is interchanging R1 and R2. Interchanging R2 and R3. Interchanging R1 and R3 now. But any rows or columns you can interchange. But here we are not changing the values here. So directly we are interchanging the rows or columns now. That time, suppose this is the value of A means the matrix A means, then the determinant of A is unchanged. The main determinant of A is does not change that. Means we are not getting any difference here. Suppose if you want, just you can take a few examples also you can take. No problem at all. Understood now? This is the first property here. One more time listen now. So any matrix, suppose you can interchange the rows or columns. The rows or columns you can interchange. The value determinant must be always same. The value determinant is always same. But we are not getting any different value. Not getting any different value. This is the first property. And coming to the second property now. Coming to the second property. This also is very easy only. It is also same like first one only. Next, if any two rows of a determinant are interchanged, then sign of determinant is changes. What is that? If any two rows or two columns of a determinant are interchanged, then the sign of determinant is changes.
So can you repeat?
Here now, you do one thing. The coming to the first one is there now. Suppose if you get the confusion, so what I mean interchange into the rows and columns means now generally you can take here not transpose. That way you can remember that one. Suppose here A is a matrix. After finding suppose A is a given matrix now, you will find the determinant you can find. We get some value we are getting. Then after finding the A transpose, then the determinant of A transpose also will get the same thing only. That two will be equal. That is the first property. Remember that one. What is that? We are interchanging rows and columns. So what is the meaning of interchanging rows and columns now? Transpose. That means first whatever the given matrix you can find the determinant will get some value. Then after interchanging the rows and columns, that means after taking the transpose to find the determinant now, but we should get the same answer. And if you want to clearly, you can write now first write property 1. Then I dictate to you right now. Property 1. The value of the determinant remains unchanged if its rows and columns are interchanged. If its rows and columns are interchanged. Okay, that means directly can take here now. Suppose A is a matrix means determinant of A must be equal to the determinant of A transpose. Both are equal. Simply you can remember this condition itself. Okay, and coming to second property. Second property can take. And suppose for this matrix, if you want anyone, for example, you can take small example. You can take here first property only. Suppose I am taking here now A equal to 1, 2, 3, minus 2, 0, 5, and 6, 4, and minus 3. So this is the matrix here now. Now for this matrix A, you can find determinant now. Determinant of A equal to what you can tell me? 1 into 0 minus 3, 0, 5, 4, minus 3, 1. And second one, minus 2 into, this belongs to the first row and second column. You can eliminate this one. What about the remaining? Minus 2,
Minus 2,
5,
5,
6
6
minus
minus
3.
3.
Yes, plus 3 into, first row and the third column. Leave that. So minus 2, 0, 6 and 4 now. 6 and 4. Simplify this value now. 0 into minus 3 equal to 0, minus 5 4 the 20. 5 4 the first value. Minus 3 into minus 2 into minus 3 equal to plus 6 minus 30. And third
So
one.
shouldn't it be
Correct one, no? AD minus is minus 2 to minus plus 2 3 are 6. 1 6 5 are 30. So plus 3 into minus 3 into 4 equal to minus 8 and minus 0. Minus 0. So 1 into minus 20, first one, and minus 3 into minus 24, second one, plus 3 into minus 8 is the third one. So minus 20 plus 20, 48, plus 48 minus 24. Minus 24 now. So it is equal to, we got now 4. Right now, minus 20, minus 24 equal to minus 44 plus 48 equal to plus 4. This is the value of the matrix determinant of A. Determinant of A it is. Find A transpose, you can find now. Find A transpose. So A transpose equal to 1 minus 2, 6, 2, 0, 4, and 3, 5, minus 3. 3, 5, minus 3.
Sir, 2
Now,
0 minus 0 5, no sir.
yes.
0 2 0 4, sir.
1 minus 2, 6, 1 minus 2, 6, 2, 0, 4, and 3, 5, minus 3. Correct or not? Transpose. Columns I am changing as rows now. Now find it. So determinant of A transpose equal to 1 into 0, 4, 5, minus 3. This is actually minus is there, no, minus into minus plus 2 we are getting. So 2, 4, 3, minus 3. Correct? And plus 6 into the first row third column now 2, 0, 3, 5. 2, 0, 3, 5. Simplify this value. 1 into 0 minus 20, first thing, plus 2 into minus 6 plus 12, sorry, minus 6 minus 12, next, plus 6 into 10 minus 0, 10 minus 0 now. Now find the value now. 0 minus 20 equal to minus 20 only, plus the plus into minus we are getting 2 18 the 36 plus 60 plus 60. So what about this value now? Minus 56 plus 60 is equal to 4. So we got the same answer, not it is. That means we have to find the value of the determinant of the given matrix. Okay, after interchanging the rows and columns also, it will be unchanged. This is the matrix A now. Determinant of A equal to we got 4. Then after interchanging the rows and columns here, after interchanging the rows and columns, again the value determinant also what you get now, we got the same value. Means what you can say here, the determinant of A must be equal to the determinant of A transpose. This is the we call as the first property. What do you call this one? The property 1 it is. Property 2. If any two rows or columns of a determinant or interchange of a determinant or interchange interchange, comma, the sign of determinant is changes. The sign of determinant is changes. Okay. The second property. If any two rows or two columns of a determinant are interchanged, the sign of determinant is a change. That means you can take clearly now. Suppose if taken A is a matrix, if taken here now A is a matrix means then what we have now the determinant of A equal to, then after interchanging the either any two rows or two columns, we'll get one new matrix we are getting. We are getting a new matrix. Then suppose this is the positive value means that value we will get now negative value we are getting. That means negative of determinant of A or interchanging that one. But we're interchanging the row, two rows or two columns in the matrix A1. That's why I'm taking a line. Suppose this is the negative means we will get positive. If negative means we are getting positive. Positive means negative. And so determinant of A must be equal to the minus of determinant of A. When you are changing that for any two rows or two columns of determinant, then the sign of determinant is changes. The sign of determinant is changes. Understood now? This is second property. Now here also just you can take one small example you can take here now. Anyone just you can tell me one matrix into me. Or tell me one matrix, one matrix you can tell.
3, 5, 6.
One minute. 3,
5,
5,
6. 2, 3, 1.
2, 3, 1.
1, 2, 1.
1, 2, 1. Yes. Find the same thing, one determinant you can find now. Determinant of A equal to same 3 into, it belongs to the first column, so 3 1 2 1 minus 5 into, so 2 1 1 1 plus 6 into 2 3 1 2 2 3 1 2 now. Find this value. So 3 into 3 minus 2 minus 5 into 2 minus 1 plus 6 into 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3 now. So find this value now. 3 into 1 minus 5 into 1 plus 6 into 1 now is equal to 3 plus 6, 9, 9 minus 5 equal to 4. 9 minus 6, 5 equal to 4 now. This is the value of determinant of A. Now we can interchange the A two rows or two columns. Now you want to tell me. You will change the rows, you will change the columns.
So we'll change the rows.
We'll change the rows. What are rows you will interchange now? The first or second, third?
The first and third.
First and third you can interchange. Yes. I mean, these two you can interchange now. Row 1 and row 2 you can interchange. So what you get in this one? So determinant of same thing you can take 1, 2, 1. Next, second row right axis is only 2, 3, 1. So you will get 3, 5, 6. So we're interchanging here now, first row and third row. For determinant here, determinant of A equal to same 1 into here 3, 6, okay, 3, 1, 5, 6 minus 2 into 2, 1, 3, 6, 2, 1 and 3, 6. Next, plus 1 into 2, 3, 3, 5. 2, 3, 3, 5. Find this value. Minus 4, correct or no?
Yes, sir. Final
Additional?
answer. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So definitely we have to get that one. So 3 6 are 18 minus 5 minus 2 into 12 minus 3 plus 1 into 10 minus 9 now. So it is 13 minus 2. 12 minus 3 equal to 9. So it is minus 18 plus 1. Sum of these two numbers equal to 14. So 14 minus 18 equal to minus. So see, clearly we got now. The very interesting in the either two rows or two columns, what happened now? The value of the sign of the determinant will be changes. This determinant is changes. When determinant of A we got positive means this is the compulsory we got now negative value. This is negative means you will get now positive value. So therefore, the determinant of A equal to minus the determinant of A. So after interchanging that one. Okay. This is the property 2. Property 2 now. Next. Property 3. This is more useful to you. Property 3 now. The property 3, same condition only, but it will be interchanging here now, but not interchanging. Any matrix, any 2 rows or 2 columns are identical. Any 2 rows or 2 columns are identical. Then the value determinant is 0. The value determinant is 0. That is property 3. But when you saw in the question at the time also, compulsory we have to mention that. We have to mention that. If any 2 rows, any 2 rows or columns are identical. What is the meaning of identical? Identical means it will be same. Identical, comma, identical, comma, then value of determinant is 0. Then value of determinant is 0. Determinant is 0. Okay, this is the property 3. Here just we will take directly an example here now. If A equal to, suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Tell me determinant of A equal to, tell me now, what is one? Matrix A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. The determinant of A equal to, determinant of A equal to. Now see in this matrix now, here first row and third row will be same now. And means these two are identical. These two are identical. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now in this particular situation now, no need to find determinant now. Directly you can write the value. By in the property 3,
0.
okay, the value determinant equal to always 0. No need to solve anything. The same way, you can take one more example. A equal to 1, 1 minus 2, 3, 1 minus 2, 3. Next, okay, 1 minus 2, 1. And 4, 5, 4, 6, 7, 6. Now tell me this value, determinant of A equal to how much? They are all same. First column and third column will be identical. 0. They are not only first and third, or first row and third row, or first column and third column. Maybe first row and second row also identical sometimes. The term also you can write now clearly should be equal to 0. Sometimes the second row and third row also identical. And the value determinant equal always 0, 1. The same way first column and second column will be identical. Or second and third will be identical. Or first and third will be identical. But any matrix, if you just you can see the row wise or column wise, any 2 rows or 2 columns are identical. Any 2 rows or 2 columns are identical. Means it's same. Then the value determinant equal to always 0. Always 0 now. This is the property 3. Property 3 now. And fourth one, This also easy one. It's like scalar multiplication. Scalar multiplication. This also is a very next one. Here, suppose each element of a row or column is multiplied by a constant value. Then the value determinant is multiplied by the same thing only. So right now, each element of row or column multiplied by k, comma, then the value of determinant is multiplied by k only. Okay. Multiply by k. Understand this property? What is that? If each element of row or column, any one row, any one column, is multiplied by any one constant value, then after finding the determinant for the means will get like this. Suppose A is the matrix here now. Means determinant of Ka equal to K into determinant of A. Understood now? This is the condition. Means any row or column, each element of any row or column is multiplied by a constant value K. Find the determinant now. We'll find the determinant. We'll get some value. Later, whatever they give in matrix, so that matrix also you can find determinant you can find. But compared to this value and this value compulsory, this value equal to always k times of determinant of A. Both will be equal now. The condition, remember that. Each element of any row or column is multiplied by k. Then what is k is a constant. K is the constant value. Then the value determinant is multiplied by k now. Okay. Now just you can take one example now. Here also. Tell me one example. Anyone tell me now? Just anyone matters you can tell. No problem.
So 1, 2, 5, 6.
1, 2.
5, 6.
Okay. 2 by 2 matrix, sir. What is the constant?
So 3.
K equal to 3. This by 3 will multiply the row or column.
The row.
Will multiply the first row or second row.
First row.
First row. Okay. Suppose I am taking here now. Means A equal to, suppose I am taking now 3 into K. Correct or not? But 3K means direct 3 means we are taking here now directly we multiply the all the values. We are not multiplying all the values here now. This one you can write 3 into 1 and 2 into 1, the 5 and 6. Here with the constant value, just I multiplying only first row now. Because we are seeing if each element of row or column multiplied by constant value. Let's take this. The find determinant of this value now. That implies determinant of 3, 2. Or 3, 6 or 18 minus 10.
Sir, here
8.
3 into 1 and
4,
3 into 2. No?
The 3 into 2 na? 3 into 2. So 6 we are getting this value. So 3, 6 are 18 minus 6, 5 are 30. Correct? So whatever this value determinant of A equal to we got minus 12. This one you can remember that. The one value. Next, the given matrix you can find determinant now. Now k into determinant of A contains. That means 3 into determinant of A. 3 into determinant equal to A equal to 1 to 5, 6. 1 to 5, 6. So find this value of 3 into 6 minus 10. So 3 into minus 4 now. 3 into minus 4 equal to minus 12. Same or different? Correct or not? Okay. That means if each element of row or column is multiplied by constant value, then the value of determinant is multiplied by constant value. Is the property 4. Okay. Next, property 5. This is some confusion property, and lengthy property it is this also more useful to you. So actually here now, for you this all the properties, so what is more important means the second property is important, third property more important, third property, next one fourth property, and fifth property. These are the more important to you. So everybody should remember this property. Okay. Now property 5 is very simple thing only. Suppose we are taking here now sum of any 2 rows or 2 columns we are taking. Sum of any 2 rows or 2 columns. Then find the determinant. It should be equal to, now whatever you got the matrix, we have to divide into 2 parts here. I mean, suppose you can take like this. Suppose here A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3 are the one matrix. Suppose I'm taking here. Now, suppose we have to find out, okay, first row I'm adding here one constant one. I'm adding or subtract, both is the same one. Either you can add or subtract one constant value to the each element or only some element. What on that? And the A2 plus K or A3 plus K is there now. The determinant of this matrix must be equal to, remember this one, the determinant of this matrix is equal to always determinant of separately can take A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3 plus determinant of K1, okay, K, all you can write now K, the B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Understood now? The two values must be always equal. Any row or any column, whether some elements or all the elements, are added and separated by some other value. Then the value determinant is equal to some of the determinants of the separate matrices now. How do you can separate them? It is whatever constant value we are adding and subtracted, that's what we are writing them separately here. Writing separately. Suppose here now minus is there, means in this case you can take here now minus, or else plus 1 you can write now, but these values are minus k, minus k, minus k. But anyhow from these three terms we are taking the common now. Minus we are taking common, become that minus 1. Understood now? This is the property, write clearly that. Right now. If some or all elements of A, if some or all elements of a row or column of a determinant are expressed as sum of 2 or more means based on our matrix now. 2 or more terms, comma. Then the determinant can be expressed as the determinant can be expressed as sum of two determinants. Sum of two determinants. Sum of two determinants. Okay. So if sum or all elements of a row or column, whether the sum or all elements of row or column of a determinant, or expressed as sum of a two or more terms. Already place I gave it to you. Maybe one column or row it is. We are adding constant value. Just you can divide into two parts there now. We divide into two parts like this. Just example you can write now. Example you can write for this one. Suppose that matrix A equal to, or directly can write now. So suppose A1 plus lambda 1, A2 plus lambda 2, and A3 plus lambda 3. So B1, B2, B3, B.
Sir, it can be different numbers, sir.
Different numbers. Any number. Bring the, suppose you are taking here means what is condition now? Lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 also belongs to the in second matrix first row it is. Second matrix first row. Then what you are doing means it is the we are combining the first matrix first row and second matrix first row we are combining. That's all. Understood now? This is the C1, C2, C3. Sometimes you know same as either these three elements are maybe different or maybe same. Nothing happened. We take the same thing also. We get the same answer here. Now this can be written as now A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3 plus what the first one here the second matrix like first row lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3, lambda 3 now. So B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Understood? The determinant of this one equal to 1. So, based on this condition, suppose if you want one small example, you can take. I'll give you. So right now, a small problem I can write. Show that I'm taking direct questions from the textbook. I'm taking page number 114, example 10. Textbooks are there means once you can see. A, B, C, A plus 2x, the B plus 2x, 2y, B plus 2y, and C plus 2z, and x,
Sir,
y,
what page number?
A, B, C, page number 114, 114, example 10. So that A, B, C, A plus 2x, B plus 2y, C plus 2z, x, y, z equal to 0. Equal to 0. Here see now, to the second row they're adding here now 2x, 2y, and 2z they're adding. So compulsory what we'll do now? By applying the property 5, we'll apply property 5. This is we can split into two determinants now, in the two matrices. So how to do split into two matrices now? Once we can see that. the same thing only. So all the first elements you can write the first matrix. So what is that? A, B, C, and A, B, C, next X, Y, Z. This is the one of the matrix plus. Next A, B, C, and what are adding here now? First, okay, 2x, 2y, 2z. So 2x, 2y, 2z. Next, x, y, z now. X, y, z. But here we have to prove that should be equal to 0 now. It is equal to 0. Now come to first determinant now. Now see in this one. No?
0 no sir.
Yes, yes. R1 and R2 will be the identical. These two are identical. So it should be compulsory 0 plus. Now from this also, a 2x, 2y, 2z is there now. Take 2 common. No? So A, B, C, X, Y, Z, and X, Y, Z now. This is the property 4. By using property 4. Correct or not?
So how did that first thing become 0, sir?
Why it's not become 0? That's why I give the solution to you. This is given problem. I split into 2 parts here. What is the first one? All first element. I'm taking the first matrix here. A, B, C, X, Y, Z. And second, what you get tell me now? A, B, C, 2x, 2y, 2z, and X, Y, Z. That is the property 5. This is split like based on the property 5 at here. Property 5. Correct or not? We got this one. Now in first matrix, R1 and R2, these two are identical. Both are same. What is the property 3? The given matrix is the 2 rows or 2 columns are identical. The value determinant equal always 0. That's the reason this first determinant of this one equal to 0 now. Plus.
So, but how did you take 2 common, sir?
Yes. Here from the second row, 2 is the common is there. Na? And we do one thing. It's like we are taking the numbers main, but the 2 we have to take anything common means that is not to multiply by the all the elements here now. You know, what is the property for ma? What is the property for? What is the property for I gave to you? What is the property for once read now? Student? Once read.
If each element of a row or column is
each element of row or column is multiplied by constant k, then the value determinant is k into determinant of a. Am I correct? The same. What is the condition? You know, here is a row or column. Each element of row or column multiplied by constant k, then the value determinant equal what you get now? K into determinant of a. The same here also, the second row is multiplied by one constant value 2 now. The constant value 2. Then the value determinant equal to what you get? 2 into determinant of whole matrix. Determinant of whole matrix. Now see in this matrix also, again third row and second row and third row will be identical. These two are same. So what you call this one? 0 plus 2 into 0. 0 is the, clearly we got ABC, determinant of ABC, A plus 2x, B plus 2y, C plus 2z, and X, Y, Z equal to 0. But here is just one problem. We are applying the 3 properties we are getting directly. By using the 5th property, we are splitting into 2 parts. Based on the 3rd property, the first matrix will be 0 we got now. And based on the 4th property, we got this value 2 we are taking outside now. Means 2 into the matrix. Just I'll give you some ideas to you because it is more important to us. I'll give you few ideas now. Suppose same by the 4th property only.
How many properties are there, sir?
One more last property is there. So properties total we can. Yes, look at the board now. First listen to me. Suppose I'm taking one matrix now. This is we can take here now. A square, A cube. B square, B cube. C square, and C cube. Suppose this problem is there. Okay, ma, this problem is there now. Suppose we have a determinant of this value we have to find now. Now in this case, You can observe clearly now. Suppose you come to the first column. In the first column, what is the common now? Tell me, please respond. Please respond.
A.
A is the common. Yes, that means from this one directly we'll take one A common outside. Remember that. Coming to second column, what is the common now?
B.
One B also can take common. From third column, what is the common here?
C.
C.
C also can take common. Then what is remaining? Tell me now. If taken A, B, C common now, 1
1
A
A
square,
square.
1
1
B
B square.
C square,
1 C
1
square.
C C square. Understood now? Now we can find the determinant. Means just how to take the common I'm telling you. That means if you take any element means it is not common for all the elements. Okay, it's not common for all the elements. But don't tell everything. Suppose any element is common in either completely either one row or one column. Either one row or one column it is. From that one you can take common. No problem. In the same here also same. The second row contains 2 is the common now. That's why we take the 2 outside. But in first row and third row we're taking common, it's not possible. We're writing as is only. Okay? That way also you can solve. Anything, any problem is good. Means let us start the few questions on that time and understand easily that. Okay? Next, sixth property. This is but I am not given full property to you because already previously we done that for elementary operation. Elementary operation. The elementary operation what we done previous, the same thing only we call as the sixth property. Okay, for writing also lengthy, but I will dictate to you, you can write now. Property 6. Right. Property 6 right now. If to each element of any row or column, if each element of any row or column of a determinant comma the equi multiples of corresponding elements of other row or column are added, comma, then value of determinant remains the same, comma, that is the value of determinant remains same. The value of determinant remains same if we apply the operation. Ri such that Ri plus k into Rj. In the same way, or else you can have Ci such that Ci plus k into Cj. Understood now? One more reason now. If to each element of any row or column of determinant, the equi multiples of corresponding elements.
Sir, did you say if? 2 each element.
Here now, see, this is the equimultiples. Here what you call it is the equimultiples. I'll give the one small matrix to you. That kind of matrix we consider. Suppose the determinant of you can take the matrix here. Suppose A1 plus K into C1. Next A2 plus K into C2. A3 plus K into C3. K into C3. B1, B2 and B3. C1, C2 and C3. Here actually what is the first matrix actually now? A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3 and C1, C2, C3 are the first matrix. Generally here now C1, C2, C3 are the in second matrix. Means it is the in the second matrix again the third row you can take here now. Any third row. Yeah, I said very clearly to each element of any row or column. Each element of any row or column. I'm taking row here now. Column of a determinant the equimultiple of. Here K is the equimultiple. K is the equimultiple here now. The equimultiples of corresponding elements of other row. Equimultiples of corresponding elements of other row. We are taking the first row means from these two rows you can take here now, either second row or third column. Okay, corresponding elements of other row is multiplied by equimultiple. That means anyone with constant value, we can multiply with the row, second row or third column. This is we can add it to the first row. This is we can add it to the first row. Then find the determinant. The determinant will be always same. Determinant will be always same. Just we'll do our problem here now. We'll take one small example. They understand easily that. With the statement. But tell me one matrix, sir. One matrix you can tell.
Sir, we'll take identity matrix.
Identity, no, tell other matrix.
So 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 1.
1, 2, 1.
2, minus 1, 1.
2, minus 1, 1. But this is one matrix. Determinant you can find out. Determinant of A equal to how much we got, tell me. Determinant of A equal to 1 into these four elements. 2, 1, minus 1, 1. So minus 2 into 1, 1, 2, 1. Plus 3 into 1, 2, 2, minus 1. So simplify this value, 1 into 2 into 1 equal to 2. Minus into 1 equal to minus 1. Already minus is there now. So plus 1. Minus 2 into 1 into 1, 1. Minus 2. Plus 3 into minus 1, minus 4. So 2 plus 1 equal to 3. 1 into 2, 3 only. 1 minus 3 equal to minus 1. Minus 2 into minus 1 equal to right now plus 2. And minus 1 minus 4 equal to minus 5. So minus 3 5 is 15. What is this value now? Minus 10.
Sir, so this shouldn't it be 4 minus of minus 4? It will become.
How much? Oh, this
Sir,
one.
no, sir, the third one.
Here,
Yes, sir. 2 into
3
4.
into 1. No, 1 into minus 1, minus 1. No? Minus 2 to the 4. So minus 1, minus 4 equal to minus 5. We're adding both of them only. No? So minus 1, minus 4 equal to minus 5. So plus into minus, minus 3 5 is 15. Correct? Now, just come to our property now. Generally, based on the given matrix, we got the value now. Minus 10 we got. Now, apply the property here now. Apply the property. So, what is the property actually now? That is the property B you can take. Remember, matrix B you can take. What is the condition actually now? Either row or column. Either row or column is added by the equimultiple of other rows. Equimultiple of other rows. Suppose I am taking here now. I am taking second row now. That is your choice. You will tell me now. I am taking the second row or third row. I am changing the first row. Now based on the second row or third row you will take. Please tell me. Apply the property of property 6 now. The remaining students also please respond. Tejaswini?
Sir.
Yes, please tell me that. I'm taking the based on the first row I am taking, but by using the property 6 now, what the condition action required now is the second row or third row, we can multiply other constant value, other equal multiple. Equal number, multiply the second row or third row, that is added to the first row, Later we can find the determinant. Then the value determinant will be same. We are getting the same, minus 10 only we are getting. That is in the condition property 6. Now you tell me now, I am changing the first row. Now based on the second row or third row we will take?
Third row, sir.
We'll take third row. So what is the same multiple?
2.
2 now. That means this third row is multiplied by 2 now. Into 2, into 2, into 2 you can take. We get 3 different numbers we are getting. These 3 different numbers are added to the first row based on the property now. Yes, you can write. Suppose you take the first one. 1, 2 to the 4. 4 plus 1 equal to 5 now. So first element equal to 5. If you want clearly, you can write this value. 1 plus 2 into 2. 1 plus 2 into 2. And second one, 2 plus 2 into minus 1. And third one, 3 plus 2 into 1 now. The remaining right answer is only 1 to 1. Now 2 minus 1, 1. 2 minus 1, 1 now. Simplify the value now. So the matrix B equal to 1 plus 2 to the 4.
Sir,
4
I
plus
didn't
1 equal to-
understand how you did this, sir.
No. Here now. The third row I multiply by some equal multiple now. And the resulting number I am added to the first row. Based on the property 6. Based on the property. What is property 6 now? One more time, once you can read now. Property 6. Each element of any row or column of a determinant, the equal multiples of corresponding elements of other row or column are added. What is that? Any one of the row or column of a given matrix to this matrix now, to this row or column, we can add it to the corresponding other 2 rows. Anyone?
If we change the second row, that resultant will be added to the first row.
Yes,
sir.
same thing. If you want, you can change the second row, you can change. Second row multiply by 2 and you can add it to the first row. Yes, nothing happens. That is your choice only. I am taking it of third row. If you want, you can take second row also, you can take. No problem, no issue at all. No issue at all. Suppose you can take, come to the column wise also, you can solve that. Nothing happens. Okay, 5. And this one terminal 2 plus into minus
So
equal
can
to
we
minus
change
2.
2 rows at same time, sir?
No. 2 times means it is but they are telling here now A row or A column they are telling. I'm correct now? But according to property, compulsory we have to follow the property now. Okay, we have to follow the property. They are telling very clearly a row or column. What is the meaning of a row or a column now? Either one row, one column. Anyone you can change. Okay, so 0. And next one you can write now. This also 5. 1, 2, 1. Here 2 minus 1, 1. Suppose any 2 rows, any positive result means once you will try, no problem. Find determinant now. Determinant of B equal to 5 into 2, 1 minus 1, 1. And minus 0 into, it becomes 0 only, no problem, no issue at all. So 5 into 1 to 2 minus 1. So 5 into 2 into 1 equal to 2, minus 1 into 1 minus 1, already minus it becomes the plus 1. Plus 5 into 1 into minus 1 equal to minus 1, minus 2 to the 4 now. 2 to the 4. So 5 into 3 plus 5 into minus 5. Yeah, 3 5s are 15,
Minus 10.
minus 25. Equal to how much? Minus 10. You know, we got the same thing. Huh? At given match, find the determinant also, we got the minus 10 only. Later, either any row or column is multiplied by the equi multiple. The result is added to the any other row. Then find the determinant here now. The value determinant will be always the same, but we are not getting different here now. This is the best example for the property 6. Property 6 now. Okay. Now write one small example I can write now. Without expanding, prove that determinant of x plus y, y plus z, z plus x,
Sir,
and
can you tell the first line of the question, sir?
without expanding, comma, prove that determinant of x plus y, y plus z, z plus x, x, y, z, 1, 1, 1 equal to 0. They're all same. So by using the properties only. Tell me anyone. Without explanation, how to prove that?
So first we will use the fifth property.
What is property?
So
Means
the
we
x
can
is added
separate.
to-
Yes, we can separate them. Okay, suppose you're separating them. What you can tell me now? X, y, z, but z, x, y we are getting.
ZXY.
Or then what is that one? But is the two are not identical. It's correct. By the fifth property, the same thing only. Suppose you wrote here now. What is that? X, z, other select x,
The
y,
sixth
z.
property, sir.
Sixth property. Okay. Directly can add
So
all the
one
values
is
now.
there, no.
Directly can add this. We can add directly instead of this is the multiply by 1 and added to the first one. Correct or not? The second row multiply by 1 and added to the first row. Added by what you can tell me now? Is x plus y plus z, y plus x plus z, next to z plus x plus y now. And remaining right as well. Z, x, y and 1, 1, 1. I'm correct now? I think now first row is the all elements are identical, I think. These three elements are same only. Because a plus b equal to b plus a plus b equal to b plus a. So you can take common from this one, x plus y plus z, you can take common. No? What about remaining? 1, 1, 1, z, x, y, 1, 1, 1 now. You know, in this condition, the two rows are identical. So what you get x plus y plus z into 0 equal to 0 now. Yes. Okay. Or else suppose you can write down here R1 such that R1 plus R2. R1 such that R1 plus R2. Okay. Next. One more you can write now. Prove that determinant of xk x plus a y b y plus b z c z plus c equal to 0. Here, which property will apply now for this one? We have to prove that xA x plus a, yb y plus b, and zc z plus c.
So I will take x, y, z common.
How to take x, y, z common here now?
Sir, can we add column 1 and column 2?
Column 1 and I
Column
think
2.
directly
Fifth
yes.
property we can use. Sir.
Directly you can apply the fifth property now. This we can split this. The third column, what happened? X, Y, Z, A, B, C, X, Y, Z. In second matrix, what I get? X, Y, Z, A, B, C, A, B, C. In both matrices, one thing it is X, Y, Z is the identical, 0. In second matrix, A, B, C are the identical. That's all. It means by seeing the problem, immediately you have to get the idea. Means don't think like it is the always only fifth property only. It's not only fifth property. Don't think like that. But you can see the possibilities given problem it is. So this one you can write now. The second already sum of two. Okay, sum of two columns is given in third column. Write separate this value xa x, yb y, and zc z now. This is the first one plus, and second one xa a, yb b, Z, C, C now. Now you can see first matrix here.
First
C1 and
column
C2 are the
zero.
identical. C1 and C2 are the identical, 0. Plus. Here C2 and C3 are the identical, 0. So 0 plus 0 equal to 0. What you can write that is the by property 3. Property 3. This one, same. This one you can write now, same property 5. Property 5. One you can mention that. Property 5, we got this one now, and property 3, we got is 0. Tomorrow we'll do the number of questions, so no problem there. Tomorrow class completely we will do based on the properties and determinants. Okay. Next. I'm giving the first simple questions, so I'm not giving some different questions now. Simple problem solving. prove that determinant of 2765 is a 3875 next 5986 equal to 0. Equal to 0. Okay. Equal to 0 we have to get. Compulsory, then first what is the target? Tell me now. We have to get 0 means compulsory any 2 rows or 2 columns are identical. Then only it's possible. Or else we can't get. But now in this all the elements that third column is the some biggest numbers is given. So that numbers we have to change. That numbers we have to change now. How to change that? How to change that? Tell me your idea.
Sir, 9 times of column 2 plus column 1.
9 times of column 1 plus column 2. That means you can take here now 9 into. But 9 into some of these numbers we get now 81.
Column 2. Sir, 9 times of column 2.
9 times of column 2. That means 9 into 7. This one, huh? But if
Plus
take a 9
column.
plus
2.
Column 2. Very good. 9 7 are 63. 9 7 are 63 plus 2 equal to 65. In the same here also 9 into 8 plus 3 now. 9 8 are 72 plus 3 equal to 75. Very good. Here also 9 into 9 plus 5 equal to 86. That means here now the third column we can change into like it is here now. But what is the constant value here now? Say what is the property for this? Can apply this one now? By taking this condition.
Property.
Property 6, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, by property 6. Later, after you get this value now, just you can split it by using property 5. By using property 5. So all I can write now 2, 3, 5, and 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9 now.
Sir, or else you can use C1 such that C1 plus 9 C2.
C1 such that
C1 plus 9 C2.
C1 plus 9 C2. Okay. But within the C1 will change. Oh, that means these will be identical. Yes, take it. So you take in C1. C1 equal to 2. Yes, take it directly. Then we got the answer. It's fine, no problem that first. Correct only. Taken directly C1 plus 9 into C2 means this value must be will be change in that first column. So there is this entire thing we got to 65, 75, 86 we are getting. Now in this matrix the first column and third column will be identical. The value equal to 0 by using property 3. Yes, you can do. No problem there. But if taken this, we'll get 2 more steps we got extra. But this one you can write separately now. This one write separately. So what you get this value now? 2, 7, 9 into 7, 3, 8, 9 into 8, here 5, 9, 9 into 9, plus 2, 7, 2, 3, 8, 3, 5, 9, 5. Now clearly this becomes a 0. This value equal to how much? 0 only. Now from this one you can take 9 common outside, you can take here now. From the third column 9 take outside. So what about remaining? 2, 7, 7, next to 3, 8, 8. This one you can write now 5, 9, 9. Now in this one, second column, third column will be identical. So 9 into 0 equal to 0. Yes, either this way you can write or else directly you can apply this operation. C1 such that C1 plus 9 into C2. Anyone. But we should get same answer. We are getting same answer. Okay, property is clear now?
Yes, sir.
So
Sir,
today
we'll
you
solve
do,
more sums tomorrow, sir.
yes, yes, tomorrow we'll do. Tomorrow,
Okay, sir.
so many questions we have to prove. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So tomorrow session completely based on the properties only.
Okay, sir.
Because with the 5 marks questions more important. There are 4 marks or 5 marks. So compulsory we should solve all the type questions. I'll give you tomorrow. Tomorrow session completely only products and determinants only. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Good night.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you,
Good
sir.
night, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Good
Thank
night.
you, sir.
Good night.